Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will build a traffic light simulator in React. First, let's see the demo of the project. As you can see, we have the traffic light UI with 3 circles and the light switch from green to yellow to red after predetermined intervals and loop indefinitely. Each light should be lit for following durations. Green light should be lit for 3 seconds, yellow light should be lit for 500 milliseconds, and red light should be lit for 4 seconds. So let's start by coding. First, I will start by creating the UI, then I will implement the functionality. So first I will create an array called lights, which will hold different types of lights like green, yellow and red. And then I will create an object called durations, which will hold different durations for different lights. Green light will be lit for 3 seconds, so 3000 milliseconds. Yellow light will be lit for 500 milliseconds, and red light will be lit for 4 seconds, that means 4000 milliseconds. Next I will create a component called traffic light. Before that, let's create the components folder. Now let's create the traffic light component. Now creates an arrow function called traffic light. It will return a div with class name traffic. This component will receive lights and duration as parameters. Now let's render 3 divs for 3 types of lights. I am going to use maps to render 3 divs. Now let's add a class name called light to it. Next, I'm going to add some styles. First, I'm going to add some styles to the traffic class. I'm going to add display flex, flex detection column, gap 10 pixel, background color 444, justify content center, align items center. Now I'm gonna add some styles to the light class. It will have some height and width. It will have 80 pixel height and 80 pixel width. And it will also have some border. Now export the traffic light component. And import it in the app.js and place it inside the parent div. And it pass the params. let's fix the CSS. Let's add some height and width to the traffic class also. it, let's have 290 pixel height, it's fine, and 90 pixel width. Let's make it 100, 110. Yes, let's add 50% border radius to the light class. And also background color gray to the light class. Yes, it's now working fine. Now let's go to the traffic light component. Now let's add green, yellow and red color to the circles. For that we are gonna use React inline styles. Let's give the circles background color as green, yellow and red. Now let's work implementing the functionality. For that, let's create a state called current index. It will have null as default value. Make sure to import useStateHook. Now I will use set timeout inside useEffectHook to update the current index so that the light will switch from green to yellow to red. So first import useEffectHook, then add useEffectHook. Now add current index as its dependency. Now extract the current light that is active. Now add set timeout to update the current index. To calculate the next index, I am gonna use a formula because we cannot just use current index plus 1 because we need to reset the current index to 0 when current index equals to 0. So I am gonna use a formula to calculate the next index, which is current index plus 1 modulus lights dot length, then update the current index to next index. Now let's add the time delay using duration object. This will give the time delay for the current light. Now let's clear the timer on component on mount. Let's add some conditions to the background of this div so that only the currently active light will be lit. So let's add the conditions. if light equals to the current index light then give it its corresponding background color, otherwise no background color. Add one more thing to the use effect. Check if current index is null, then we will update it to 0. And also we forgot a very important thing, to add key here. Now you can see the traffic light simulator is working.